Hi, this is Helena, and in this video I'm going to be answering a question I received from a woman in our community who wants to know what to do when a man isn't texting her back. This is a really common situation that I hear about all the time from women, and I've certainly experienced this myself, so I know how frustrating this can be. So hopefully this video will help you out if this is something you're experiencing right now. But before I get started, if this is your first time to my channel, click the button to subscribe to get all of my videos on how to attract the man and the relationship you want. So there are many reasons why a man might not be texting back. It could be that he's truly not interested. Maybe if you're the one who's always initiating the conversation or initiating text to him and he's just been responding whenever it's convenient for him. If that's the dynamic you have set up where you're leaning forward and he's just kind of responding and leaning back, it could just be that he's not interested, but he also doesn't want to be mean. Maybe he's a nice guy that doesn't want to hurt your feelings. But the woman who sent this question in, from what it sounds like, this man had been texting her pretty regularly and then he kind of dropped off. So there are many reasons for this. One reason that's really common is that men tend to be single focused. So when their attention is on you, when they're texting you, you might, see them responding right away, and then maybe something else gets their attention. Maybe they get busy with work, or, they get stressed out over something, or they go out with their friends and you're not at the forefront of their mind anymore. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. And I know a lot of women might say, well, how much energy does it take to send a quick text back? And I totally agree with you. I'm not saying, I'm not making excuses for men here, but the truth is their brains are hardwired a little differently. We women can tend to multitask. We can be working on something and we can text somebody back and it's not a big deal. It doesn't interrupt our flow as much as it does for men. So men tend to be single focused. That could be one reason why sometimes he seems like he's quick to respond and sometimes he doesn't. It's a really, really common situation I hear from all the time in my clients. So what to do about it? What I really suggest is if you are the last one to text him, I would take your focus off of this man completely. And one thing that was really helpful for me personally, and I have my clients do this if it's helpful, is just delete the string of text messages. Or if you've been messaging online, like on an online dating app or something, just after you respond, if you catch yourself obsessing about it and going back and rereading all the texts, and I hear from women who do this, they say, well, at 6:44, he texts me back and then I responded, then he waited until 8:16, and you get obsessive about how many minutes have gone by. If you're obsessing about it at all or rereading things, kind of like wondering what you might have done wrong, it's a big clue that you might want to just delete the text message, like get that energy off of your phone so you can focus on something else. Put that focus on yourself and your own life, which I've talked about in other videos. That's what creates the space for this man to come back towards you all on his own. If you've ever had the experience where once you truly forget about a man and get busy with something else, that's when he texts you back or that's when you hear from him. That's kind of how it works. Once you truly take your attention and focus off of this man, it's like that pathway is kind of clear and free of resistance, and that's typically when he shows right back up, if he's truly interested. Now, if you're always feeling like it's a hard thing for you to get this man to text back and you're always the one reaching out to him, it's a clue that his heart just might not be in this. You're not a priority to him, or he's just not that into you, and like I mentioned, he's just a nice guy who doesn't want to hurt your feelings, so he's happy to respond when it's convenient. But I've really found that if a man is interested, he's not going to jeopardize his opportunity to connect with you and be with you potentially by not returning your text. So if you can just trust that the right man for you will absolutely get back in contact with you when he's ready, and then, you can respond to him, or then you can have a conversation about what's going on. If you've had an argument or a fight and maybe that's what's caused him to back off, depending on your situation. Of course, type your situation into the comment section. We can all help each other out. Every situation is different, but in general, if a man if his energy is not coming towards you right now, that's not the time to lean forward again and initiate some conversation about the relationship or where he's been or what he's doing, that's the time to take all of that energy and focus and put it on yourself and your own life and whatever's right in front of you right now. That will usually get that man coming right back towards you, especially if he's truly interested. So that's what I have for today on what to do if a man isn't texting you back right now. I hope this was helpful for you. I love hearing from you. Type your thoughts and experiences with this in the comment section. And if you're looking to attract the man you want and bring him closer than ever, check out my 3 keys to attract the man you want report and audio training. It's free on my website, helenahartcoaching.com, and that will really help you out no matter what situation you're in with a man. So I'll post a link to that in the description of this video, and I will see you next time.